Dome wasn't always weatherproof.
Part of the roof has torn in the right field area.
On the night of April 26, 1986, in the 7th inning of a game against the Angels, straight-line winds tore a hole in the roof, bringing Mother Nature indoors.
Water is coming through the roof.
I'll tell you what, it is raining hard around the home plate area. And I think Rich Garcia is saying we're going to suspend it. Look at that. That little bit of an opening has created a situation for the tarps. Do you suppose this will get newspaper coverage tomorrow? And the lid continues to close. It's all new. A standing O for the Sky Dome. And the ovation will rise to thunderous proportions right now.
Montreal Expos are finishing the rest of the season on the road because Olympic Stadium is currently deemed unfit to use after a 55-ton cement slab fell from its exterior about 2 weeks ago. Expos President Claude Brochu announced on Wednesday that if the National League doesn't receive a guarantee in the next few weeks that Olympic Stadium is safe to play in, there will be no baseball in Montreal next year.
Quebec closed Olympic Stadium indefinitely when a chunk of concrete the size of a bus fell off the side of the building. It wouldn't be reopened until late November.
As he goes to get the puck.
The Montreal Expos had the day off. They're on their way to Pittsburgh. The series was supposed to be played in Montreal, but with the Big O falling apart, the remaining games have had to be rescheduled.
Holes in the ceiling. The O's M's game postponed because tiles were coming down. 2.5 by 4 feet tiles. They weigh about 15 pounds.
The kingdom was caving in, and we saw it fall right back here about 10 rows back, and it would have taken out, it took out 2 rows. And there's another piece up there looking like it's getting ready to fall too. So it's just a matter of time for the whole kingdom to start crumbling.
Maybe a good idea to head into the clubhouse. Wednesday's doubleheader, the last scheduled meeting between the teams this season.
The collapse of the Teflon roof this week has set off a raucous debate about what to do with the Olympic Stadium. In an editorial on Wednesday, the Montreal Gazette said it was time to bury the Big O. La Presse suggested it could be turned into the world's largest chamber of horrors. And Le Devoir wrote a prayer. O God of the stadium and Olympus, please stop the sky falling.
But then the rain gets a little heavier, so they got the retractable roof. But it gets stuck. You spend $148 million on a retractable roof, and a week after the 1-year warranty runs out, the thing craps out.
Don't ever call Chicken Little a liar. The sky was falling at Sky Dome Thursday. Pieces of siding and insulation fell from the roof at Toronto Sky Dome. It happened when the retractable roof was being opened and 2 large panels collided, as you see. Thankfully, none of the falling debris struck anybody. Some Kansas City players were on the field at the time. Not to take any chances before they check out why.
Toronto and Baltimore, they have green bodies with oversized white wings, and they were everywhere in Toronto. I am talking Bug Central.
You know what? We're losing.
Jays, Jeff Fry.
Bug. 7 innings for Escobar. And then, well, it's raining. We've got a rain delay at Sky Dome. They have a retractable roof. Apparently, they weren't prepared for this sort of thing. What, no Doppler 3?
The Jays, Saturday, no power shortage for them, but the game delayed for over an hour. Power outage knocked out the lights.
He's 0 for 2. David Cooper's also playing in that ball game. He is 1 for 2 playing first base. And you can see Tim Wilkie, the crew chief of this umpiring crew, explaining the situation to Buck Showalter. Hey, Buck, it's raining. But now Zach Britton will have the aid of those tongue depressors out there, and that's the old standard. There's an opportunity to see more good baseball. So we are in a rain situation where the grounds crew has come out. They've attended to both home plate and the pitcher's mound. And the umbrellas came into play tonight. Now in the background you can hear that the fire alarm has gone off. Been an unusual night at Rogers Center. The roof is still not completely closed, and it's still raining.
One count to Jose Molina, bottom three as Stroman delivers. And after the pitch, Stroman notices that something is rather amiss as he looks skyward, and yep, there it is. A bank of lights has gone out at the Trop. The two managers come out, and this game would be delayed by 30 minutes due to the power outage. And
so we are told it takes about 15 minutes for the retractable roof to fully cover the field. So we, believe it or not, have a rain delay in a retractable dome stadium.
And the roof, it is pouring outside, and the roof is leaking right over the mound. And it's on his hat. You can see the raindrops coming off the bill of his cap there. And it's coming down pretty good. We are told it is absolutely pouring outside. Grant Trenbreth and his crew out there working on the mound between innings. There's a small lake forming behind home plate. Right in front of our batter's box suite. Well behind the plate. And Grant has got his hands full out there, but his crew does such a great job. They've got it under control.
Oh, we can guarantee it. Or not, because falling ice from the CN tower next door damage to the roof. Couldn't play a game with a hole in the roof.
Yeah, some of this stuff you just can't believe. It's almost like it's made up, but sure enough, it seems to be the way things have gone for the Royals during the month of April/March when we started baseball early this year. And sure enough, yesterday was another example of it.
Would you do that, Monty?
That is not
No.
my job description.
Not me neither, or my life description.
Starting to rain at Miller Park. Unexpected showers. The button's been pushed, Rock.
Takes about, what, 12, 15 minutes to close?
This is beautiful.
And Alfonso Marquez is saying get off the field. They're closing the roof, so it's going to be a really short delay. I know that.
You have got to be kidding me.
Electrical issues here inside the ballpark, and now the lights just went out.
Huh.
So we had a little short in our TV screen. The lights are out. The scoreboard's still on, but we're having some issues up here with, I think, video as well. Are we still on the air? Can Derek still hear us?
Now the ribbon boards have gone out around the ballpark as well.